why is Tucker
but,
Carlson, when he says there's problems with immigration, why is he responsible for Christchurch or the Buffalo shooting to any degree if that preacher is not responsible for an Islamic terror attack?
Because when people are giving a group of people this idea that if you don't do something, your way of life is going to be destroyed or your country is being taken from you, when you've given people only like one way out for something. And
Wait, how did Tucker Carlson give people only one way out? What did he say that made it sound like you have to go shoot people? Because to me, it sounded like, hey, you better vote. You better get out to the polls.
I don't have 50 fucking clips of Tucker Carlson ready to pull up right now. But I've heard Tucker Carlson talk about on his show, I've listened to the videos,
people?
Not shooting people, Lauren. Nobody talks about shooting people. This is a child's understanding of violence. Do you have a childlike understanding of violence?
Like, neither of them are giving solutions to the problem. They're just telling you what a problem is. And that doesn't inherently make them responsible for the violence of people that happen to be of the same ideology or happen to have diagnosed the same problem. Islamic preachers will tell you there's a problem with the soul of the world. They need to start following Allah. Here's all the problems, blah, 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 blah. Tucker will tell you there's problems with immigration. Here's the issues. Here's the rates. If neither of them give you a solution to that, does that still make both of them responsible for people that commit violence in their name, even if they didn't suggest violence?
Okay. Do you think that the only type of call to violence is literally a direct, go pick up an AK-47 and fucking kill somebody? Because if you think that,
No,
then we can
not.
just play video games, okay? So you agree that there are other types of calls to violence, yes?
Sure.
The process that I'm going through in my mind is I'm trying to think how many people make these statements and how many people act on them. Everything that you just told me about Islam is everything fucking Christians here. If you're a non-believer,
Yep.
you go to hell. You should try to convert as many people as possible. But when I think about like, well, how many Christian extremist attacks are happening? Not really that many. Let me think to like standard like Muslim ideology. Everybody should be Muslim, blah, blah, blah. When I think, well, how many Muslim terrorist attacks are happening? Given that there's like some fucking 2 billion Muslims on the planet, really not that many. And they seem to be concentrated in areas that have a lot of geopolitical conflict, or they originate from groups in areas with geopolitical conflicts.
But wait, what does this have to do with anything? Does the amount of terror attacks happening like relate to your culpability? Like,
To
if
some
someone
extent.
has committed 10 terror attacks in the name of a cause, then you're more culpable than if they only committed 1 or 2 or 3?
Yes.